For over a decade, Matthew Sanders has worked at the cutting edge of the church's digital frontier, building connections from Silicon Valley to the Vatican. He's launched platforms, organized forums, and united leaders across technology, government, and church leadership. His latest project? Digitizing the priceless collections of Pontifical University libraries with high-end book scanners so that their wisdom can shape the future of AI.
The interesting thing about these libraries we're digitizing is a lot of these books had never been digitized before. And so as we digitize them, and of course the information inside of these books is typically very high quality, right? These are deep theological and philosophical reflections. As we digitize these books and we add it to the respective data sets, these data sets become very valuable.
This project, called the Alexandria Digitization Hub, is feeding his own model, Magisterium AI, and he hopes it will also inform global models like ChatGPT, so that the answers they provide to people asking the big questions are better shaped by the richness of the Catholic tradition. Sanders calls it data evangelization.
I think of it as kind of a weird form of data evangelization, right? I mean, the more Catholic and philosophical insight that we're able to kind of train into these models, the larger the surface areas of the models. So in principle, when people ask them philosophical, theological questions, because that data is now inside of their brain, so to speak, they're going to be more likely not to hallucinate and make things up. And that's becoming increasingly one of our missions. As AI and robots are introduced more and more, into our world, and they may start to displace people in their jobs, there's a real risk that a lot of people are going to have these existential crises, right? So I don't need to do this job anymore. Now what do I do? And you want to, as much as you can, ensure that when people go to the models, which inevitably they will, to ask questions about how do I deal with this existential issue, that these models are as equipped as they possibly can be to answer those questions, which means we have to make sure that the data that we're digitizing, basically our Catholic philosophical and moral insights, are part of those models and can be brought to bear for the average person.